Mirah Lachae and I'm back with another video. If you're new here, hello. If you're not, welcome back. So today we are doing what is on my iPhone 13 Pro. And I recently got this phone maybe two weeks ago. I think it's 2 weeks ago. I'm not 100% sure though. But I got this phone 2 weeks ago and I don't have a case. As you can see, I got the blue one and I decided to get blue for one. I've always had red, but they don't have red. And I wanted a different color anyway. And I just like the blue one better than the green one or whatever other color they had. So I wanted blue, so I got blue. But I don't have a case. I actually bought 2 cases, but they didn't come in, and I have to go check my leasing office for the cases. I just haven't gotten to it. Anyways, so yeah, that's the color, 3 cameras, whatever. I haven't done a sit down video in like ever. I've never done a sit down video, so I decided to just do it this time. So yeah. Starting off with my lock screen, it's a picture from prom night with me and my boyfriend. It's one of my favorites, so that's why it's my lock screen. And as soon as you slide up, you see this, and I wanted my screen to be, I wanted my phone to be kind of aesthetic. Off with the first thing, I have a quote that says, "I am mine before I am ever anyone else's." And a lot of my home screen is quotes, so I'm gonna be reading a lot of quotes. And then I got that off Pinterest, and I got this picture with the music record thing. Dang, what's it called? I don't even remember what it's called, but I got that off Pinterest also. And then I have my calendar, because I use Widgetsmith, and this is all of the Widgetsmith and stuff that you're going to see. Anyways, so in the next to the picture is my social media platforms that I use. So I have Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and Snapchat. And yeah, everyone knows what these 4 is, so I don't need to get into detail with that. But at the bottom next to my calendar, I have Peacock, Netflix, Hulu, and Disney Plus. If you don't know what Peacock is, it's basically an app where you can watch movies and TV shows, but it's for free. I do not have a subscription for this app, but I do have a subscription for Netflix, Hulu, and Disney Plus. Next is these 2 pictures, and I got all these pictures off Pinterest. You can just type in like as nude aesthetic pictures or brown aesthetic pictures on Pinterest, and these should pop up. But paired with this is FaceTime, clock, and camera. I don't really need to get into detail with that because those of you who have an iPhone should have that, and if you don't have an iPhone, everyone has a clock and a camera. But FaceTime is basically you talking on the phone with people, but you can see their face and they can see yours. Next I have 2 quotes, and the first quote is, "Don't waste today." Anyways, the next quote is, "Take time to make your soul happy." That simple, and that's what I look at. I look at these quotes for inspiration so I can focus on myself and grow as a person and love myself before I do anyone else, even though I have a boyfriend. Anyways, so next to this quote is my shopping apps, and then my calendar, and basically Pretty Little Thing and Shein and Amazon. I shop off that. Pretty Little Thing and Shein are clothing apps, and Pretty Little Thing is very expensive, very, very, very expensive in my eyes, so I don't shop off that too much, but I do enough to get something. So yeah. And then Shein, I use Shein for basically everything. Like, you can use Shein for everything. Like, you can get anything from Shein, honestly. Just gotta search. Amazon, I mostly get like stuff for YouTube and college and all that stuff. Then I have a calendar. And next I have, next to this candle picture, I have my Life 360, calculator, GPS, and notes. And it's basically like tracking apps, I guess, except for the calculator. And the Life 360 I don't really use that much, but I used it with my friends and my boyfriend, but I don't be on it. So yeah, I think I turned it off. For my friends, not my boyfriend. GPS, everyone knows what GPS is. Get me from point A to point B. And my notes, I use it to like write stuff, or like so I won't forget things, and then I put in my notes and go back to my notes if I forget it. Next is these 3 pictures, and I just really love these pictures. I think like every single one of these pictures kind of explain who I am as a person, but they're also very aesthetically pleasing. So anyways, so with this I have the P tracker, photos 2.0, music, iMovie, messages, and Google. So the P tracker is basically for what females use to, you know, track. I think you understand where I'm getting here. So yeah, I don't need to get into detail with that. Photos is basically the regular photo app that everyone has on their phone, regardless if it's an iPhone or a Samsung or whatever. Photos 2.0. Photos 2.0 is my Google Photos, and it's basically where I transfer my regular photos and put them into my Google Photos if I don't have enough storage. Music, I do not use Apple Pay, and I do not use Spotify. I do not see a point in paying for those stuff when I can get it for free. And so I use Music, and it's basically just like Apple Pay. Not Apple Pay. It's just like Apple Music, and it's just like Spotify, but you get for free. It's for free. So yeah. iMovie, I use iMovie to edit my YouTube videos, but I recently got a camera, and a laptop, so I don't use my phone to edit my YouTube videos anymore, so iMovie is kind of just there. Messages, I text people. So Google, look up things. So that's why those 2 apps are there. I really love the clouds and the sky, so that's why I have a cloud picture, and then these books or whatever. That last picture kind of just, it fits the theme of what I'm going for. Anyway, so paired with this is my email, bank, CapCut, and weather. So CapCut is another app that I use to edit my YouTube videos, but you can also use it to edit TikToks. Like if you are recording a video that you want to post on TikTok, then you can edit them on CapCut and then post it on TikTok, and same with Reels for Instagram. And then the weather app, I'll use that weather app. I do not care. I will use the weather app every single day. I gotta know how to dress for the weather. Anyways, my next thing is I have this motivation app. It's literally what it's called, and it's basically when you get a whole bunch of quotes to keep you motivated and all that stuff. And the quote of the day, oh, they're daily quotes, by the way, and you can set a time when you want to get the quotes, and it's like 5 to 10 quotes. Well, it's how many quotes as you want to get. I get 5 every single day, 5 new quotes every single day. But the quote today is, work on being in love with the person in the mirror who has been through so much but is still standing. Do what you want with that information. Paired with this is Pinterest and Wattpad. Pinterest is basically where I get all my pictures and inspiration from for like my dream board. Did I say that right? I think I did. But my dream board, why do I feel like vision board? That's what it's called. My vision board, or my home screen and all that stuff. So yeah. Wattpad, I promise you it's not what it thinks. So basically Wattpad is an app that where you can read books and stuff like that. But it's not like regular authors. It's mostly just like regular people who write, who want to be an author, and you can get your book published or like turned into a movie. For example, like After was a story on Wattpad and then they turned it into a movie. And there's actually a lot of movies that are like that that came from Wattpad that you probably don't even know. So yeah, but I just read like romance books and all that stuff. But yeah, anyways, then I have my locket, and I made it individual because I just felt like it should be just for my friends. And so yeah, I do lock it with my friends and my boyfriend, so they have their individual little thing. So, and let's get into, this is the app library, and we can get into the apps that aren't on my regular home screen. So WhatsApp, I don't use it. I thought I needed to use it, but apparently I didn't, so it's just there. Zeme is basically all incoming freshmen for college download this app so then they can talk to people that they are going to school with or thinking about going to school for. And you meet like a whole bunch of new people, and you also find roommates, and you have like your own little profile, and people can follow you through social media through that app and all that stuff. Next, 1 second every day. I currently am not using this, but once college starts for me, I will be using it. And it's basically an app where you record 1 second out of every single day. It's in the name. And Canva, I used it to make like banners and posters and all that stuff for school and stuff like that. Eraser is basically like when you see the little, I use it for like YouTube, like when I am doing the little icons and stuff like that, and there's like spaces that I don't want in it, I use that to take it out. I don't know what later is, I don't remember, I haven't used it. Lens Buddy, I think everyone has heard of Lens Buddy through TikTok, and it's basically where it's an app that takes pictures for you. I don't personally like it, but I think I have to use it again because I didn't like it at that time that I used it. Lightroom is basically an editing app, and you edit like your pictures to how you like it. I'm still learning on how to use it, but personally I do like it. I just don't use it that much. Live Collage and Pixar, I use that for making collages and stuff like that, and that's really basically it. Retouch, I used this once, and it's basically like you fix things that you don't like in your pictures, and it's in the name. You just retouch your pictures and stuff like that. TubeBuddy, if you want to be a YouTuber, I definitely recommend downloading TubeBuddy because you can like see how you can like see the milestones that you hit for YouTube, and then you also like see how good your videos are doing and how many subscribers you are getting, like how many people have you don't really necessarily see how many people are subscribing to you, but you see like the number of subscribers that you have, and then continue to see them grow. Visco, I don't use Visco. I thought I was gonna need it, but I don't use it. So YouTube Studio is the same thing with TubeBuddy, but it is advanced. You can see all your analytics and all that stuff, and you see your audience, like the ages, where they're from, all that stuff. You see your watch time, your subscribers, how well your videos are doing. You see all of that. If you want to be a YouTuber, I definitely recommend downloading YouTube Studio. Entertainment, Crunchyroll and Funimation. I like watching anime, so I watch anime on those two apps, but they log me out, so I gotta log back in because I haven't been watching anime for a while. Tubi is the same thing with like Peacock. It's you can watch movies and shows and it's all for free. You don't need a subscription or anything. VLive is basically where you like follow up with K-pop idols, and you just kind of see like whatever they want you to see and all that good stuff. Duolingo. I use this so I can learn new languages. Uber, I don't use Uber. It's just in case I need an Uber. So yeah, everyone should know what an Uber is. Gives me the point A to point B, but someone else is driving. Shopping and food. Boohoo is just like Pretty Little Thing and Shein. Oh, and Princess Polly. Boohoo, Princess Polly, Shein, and Pretty Little Thing I use to buy clothes and stuff like that. DoorDash and Instacart is for food. Etsy I use for jewelry. I don't use Fetch Rewards. I downloaded it just in case I felt like I wanted gift cards. So yeah. 5 and Below. I haven't bought anything off this app, but it was just in case I liked something that was on here and wanted it. It was an impulse decision to download on my phone. Same with Sephora. Sephora is expensive, but I just downloaded in case I wanted makeup and stuff like that, but I don't wear makeup, so I don't really know about that yet. Shop is I track my packages, and that's basically it. I just track my packages. Target app, I don't buy anything off of the Target app, but I have a list of things that I do need to buy, so when I go to Target. Ulta Beauty is same thing with Sephora, but it's more like more. I just look at like stuff for skin, hair, lash, makeup. Victoria's Secret app. So no, if you know what Victoria's Secret is, then it's self-explanatory. Anyways, the moon, I just see like what kind of moon is gonna be for the nights and stuff like that, and I really track it to see like when's the next full moon and stuff like that. Tracker Plus is basically like I track like how my followers are, like how many followers I have on Instagram, and if I lose followers, and if I'm following them, then I unfollow them. Anyways, Twitter, I don't use Twitter. I don't use Twitter. I only look at Twitter to see HBCU Shade Room. That's it. Cash App, I get money. Credit Karma and Experian is basically to look at my credit score. Gusto Wallet and Homebase is what I use for my job. So yeah. Indeed is when I look for new jobs if I don't like the current one that I'm at, and I look for a new one, and you can apply to jobs through there. Shortcuts is what I use for my home screen for like all those apps that I have, but it's not in the regular app icon. Yeah, that's what I use. Wallet has all my cards, which Smith I already explained. Yes, I do have games on my phone, but they are not fun games. Well, to me they're fun, but to y'all they're gonna be like, girl, what the heck is this? And I'm gonna be proud about it. I do not care. But yes, I do have Candy Crush, and actually, what level am I on? I think I'm on like 3 something. 384. Killer Sudoku, I don't really like that game. Number Match, I just really play when I'm really bored. Scavenger Hunt, self-explanatory. Solitaire, I've been playing Solitaire since I was little, so. Lastly is the health and fitness. Coral is basically like a guide to grow as a person for me, but I haven't been using it. The health app and Follow My Health, basically for my health, like tracking and all that stuff. And then the Planet Fitness app is where I just get workouts so I can work out at home. And yeah, anyways guys, thank you all for watching this video and seeing what is on my iPhone. I hope that you got some ideas of apps that you want on your phone, and just really enjoyed watching my first time sit down video. Subscribe to my channel. After watching this whole video, you made it this far, why won't you just subscribe at this point? And stay tuned for more, because I'm about to be dropping a video every single week, starting this Friday. So stay tuned for all those videos coming soon. And yeah, follow me on all social media platforms. They will be linked in the description below, and they will also be right here. And yeah, bye guys.